they were friendly at least. He act like he knew what I was doing. Welcome back, everybody. It's just before noon here in the coal region. Wearing smoking as always. Kind of windy out here today. But the weather's very nice at the moment. I cannot complain. There it is. It is noon. I feel like the phone's bouncing a lot more than it should. I'm trying to keep an eye on it for you. So, man. It is the noon report from here in the coal region on this beautiful Friday afternoon. How is everybody today? What's up, Angel Baby? Yes, happy Friday. It's a beautiful Friday so far. We get a lot of cloud coverage here and there. Possible storms maybe today, here and there. Scattered, but I've been lucky. They've been missing where I'm at, so. In the meantime, getting out here the last couple of days, I got a lot of sunburn on my arms. Both arms are pretty covered. I don't know if the camera's seen those or not. But let me take my sunglasses off so I can see what's going on here. Kickstand was halfway down already when I was riding. But yes, as you see, they're very red. Well, I guess this light ain't showing it, but yeah, I ain't complaining though. I needed the sun. We're gonna ride around a little bit. Really not much going on right now at the moment. Here comes a bright light of sun, so that's always good. So let's go see what's going on in the city. For your viewing pleasure, I am going to mute the microphone while I ride real quick. So, anyone pop in, let them know. I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna unmute the mic for a moment, say what's up. Johnny, what's up? When the sun does come out, though, I do feel that I have sunburn, which ain't that bad, but definitely from the other day when I was out doing all those live streams during the day, riding around. My pale butt is turning red. I got a farmer's tan going on. Can't complain. But yeah, we're on Independence Street now. Luna's there. We got Smoking's Finest driving by. And the black car there. Really not much. I'm sitting right in front of the old hardware store at the moment. I'm gonna slide down a little bit here. See, it's just a typical early noon Friday here in the city. Got a lot of material in that truck. You're gonna go do some work somewhere. Got some concrete and all kinds of plywood. All right, good stuff. And I'm sitting right in front of Luna's on the corner here. There's a lot of coming and going there because, you know, lunchtime good food. You gotta love that place for food, I'm telling you. Oops, sorry about the bump, ladies and gentlemen. And the wind is havoc. Shouldn't really be on the sidewalk riding, huh? Excuse me. I have the orientation set this way. I can't see anything that's going on down here in the chats. I apologize if I'm not being real chatty with any of the. Yeah, I just really can't see what's going on down there. I have to actually get off my bike and lean down and look at it. But I figure it's a better view this way. They set a food truck up there at the covered bridge, looks like. The usual situation there for that. Setting a food truck up there. I think it's the same one every time. I can hear the wind, so I can know you can hear it as well. So 10 minutes after 12, it is 75 degrees in the coal region here in Shamokin, Pennsylvania. Not that exciting. It's just nice weather, though. It's not too humid either, which is the nice part. How busy is the Dunkin' line? Not too busy at the moment. That's amazing. Let's see if we can park here for a second in the shade at the bank. Back up in the corner. See right here, you got the intersection of Market and Route 61, which is Sunbury Street. Glenburn Mine, Combe Hill is what you see in the back there behind that busted up looking building above the red one there. I don't know what that other building is above the red one, though, but so y'all can see what the commotion was. They would hit the tire curb real well. Let's roll. My bike's making a lot of noise today. It sounds like a duck when I ride. Quack, 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 quack. You hear that, y'all? Didn't the brakes squeak when you hit either one of them? See how far I gotta pull that one in and before it engage? That's the front brake. Back brake, kind of halfway before it engages. So I got some adjustments to be making. And every time I make adjustments, it seems like I make it worse. Even for noon on a Friday for a city, this is very not so busy at all, as you see. And this is like one of the happening spots here, Dollar General. You kind of figured you get a lot of customer activity here. You got Rite Aid and CVS across the street. I bet you Wise Markets has a lot of stuff going on down there. People grocery shopping. But I'm not interested in watching people grocery shop. How about y'all? I ain't trying to go anywhere while they're making me stop and everything. Oh, we gotta race him again. He's the one I was racing the other day right there. I wonder what they are going to do with this. They say it's going to be a hotel, or apartments, I'm sorry. They're going to make that into apartments there. They kind of stopped everything they were doing there. Kind of crazy, isn't it? Really moldy building. Sat for a long time vacant. There was a Dollar General here before they moved down to their new location where we were just sitting. Looking inside, it don't look much better than what it did. Well, we gotta watch out. There's glass and stuff on the sidewalk here. And when that window broke there, I guess. Window kind of blew down in the storm we seen on the other chat or the stream the other day. That's my brakes making all that noise. Horrible, ain't it? course, I picked the smoother part to ride on, didn't I? Alright, y'all, the cloud's going over the mountain there. Cloud's going over the mountain there. Pretty cool looking, actually. Okay, pop you back in the holder. Train tracks are bouncy. Yeah. Not really much going on, like I said. But this is the noon report today. Say, I like it when there's really nothing to report because there's no bad stuff really happening at the moment. So, there's a lot of good stuff going on. We're going to be making videos this weekend. I have a whole weekend off and no obligations too much to get done other than get out and create content and enjoy my weekend. So well, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm hopefully going to produce something nice that y'all will enjoy as well. Not going to be in smoking all weekend, live streaming. Hopefully the weather cooperates. I'm going to take the e-bike somewhere else and I'm going to do some other stuff on production. But trying to get everything up the car on the e-bike first. Like, I need the brakes to work like on spot brakes, you know? That makes sense, you know. I need the safety to work. I want to know why it's making all that noise. On the move, man. Trying to be. But when I move around, I know the audio is really horrible for you guys and ladies and gentlemen. I understand that. I'm working on that issue. Going to get it fixed up, and it's going to be some nice, clear, crisp audio eventually here. I'm giving me about at least a month's time to get it done. I'm sorry. These things cost a lot, unfortunately, and I'm not the richest person on YouTube, so I do this as a hobby. This isn't a source of income for me to like pay bills or something like that, if that makes sense. Wow, we were zoomed in all that time. I don't remember zooming in on anything. Much better view now, ain't it? Alright, let's go check some other stuff out. Like I said, I'm not going to be on long. I actually want to get some other things done. I got to run to do some errands, I guess you would call them. But you see, look, I don't know if you can see that. Pull that brake pretty far back before it engages in the front. That's a cool little red Jeep over there. Well, it's not really little, but a cool little Jeep. I actually played the zoom feature on that. Yeah, cool little Jeep. A lot of those in the coal region, actually. Tons of Jeeps in the coal region. Now it's really making a lot of noise now. Like I said, it won't be long because I want to definitely get back and get the maintenance done on this today. Kind of pointed which way I was trying to head, so he kind of had a heads up. You hear it now? Something really grinding bad back there. It's not the brakes. Not the mud flap. The wheel's on tight as it gets. You hear it though. And every now and then it goes away. And every now and then I hear it again. It's like I'm driving down the street. It sounds like a duck coming down the street. Quack, 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 quack. And those brakes are squealing, and I don't like that. So there's some downfalls to this bike already. I've had brake issues in the front already. I'm having both front and rear brakes now issue, and that noise. Other than that, the bike's been great. But those are big safety features that you kind of want those, you know? You want brakes and you want the wheel not to make noise. You don't want to sound like a duck coming down the street everywhere you go, especially when you're doing what I do. Stop number one today for me on my list of errands while I'm here is the mailbox. I have to go in and get a stamp, unfortunately, so I could come back, you know, I'm right here. But, alright, ladies and gentlemen, I know it wasn't a long stream, but like I said, I want to get my errands done for today. So, appreciate everyone that stopped in and chatted with me for a few. Just to say what's up. But take care, rise above, and crack on. We'll be live later with some more excitement.